What is up, people? Welcome to my first little vlog that I'm doing. So it's already late at night here in Germany. I'm here with my girlfriend. She's doing some arm bracelets and stuff like this. And I figured I'd do something different today, and instead of sitting under my desk and doing this kind of stuff, I do a little vlog. And we'll talk a little bit because I had some cool realizations today. So I actually thought about this, and I'm just gonna clean up while I do this. So in the internet marketing world, you get a lot of these different ads and stuff like this of people telling you that it's easy to get successful, you don't have to work that much, you can make 10K quickly without any effort, even if you're lazy, all these different things. And since you're on YouTube and you watch my videos, then I'm pretty sure you already came across some of these. And I came across these kinds of videos a lot as well. And especially since I've never had a job. I started out from university and then I immediately got self-employed, and I have been self-employed since then. So I don't know, 8 years or something. And since I didn't really go into like a regular job, I never really came into touch with this kind of mindset where you just work and you kind of get used to your work, and then at some point work just becomes work and you just keep doing this. And while I never had this, I was just exposed to the internet marketing world, and as I said before, everything is fast, everything is quick, everything is with no effort, everything is like absolutely easy and a bliss in order to achieve something in your life. And the truth is, especially if you tried it before, you realize pretty quickly that this is not actually the truth. You actually have to work a lot in order to achieve something. You have to really put in the hours if you want to build your business, or you want to become a freelancer and make 10K or whatever the goal is. And you have to work a lot. And since I gotten in the early 20s of my life really used to this idea that success is easy, there's some type of shortcut that I can take, there's some little hack or trick, or if I just get this different Notion board and I just buy a new course or something, that somehow it's just gonna be so much easier and I don't have to work for it. But the thing is, this is not true, first of all, and second of all, it's just not gonna work. So what I realized early on is you pretty much have two options. Either you do or maybe three, but maybe you do the normal way of just working until you're 65 or 64 or whatever the age is later on, and then you retire and you pretty much earn your salary all your life. And if you save enough and you invest it, you can retire also, I'd say comfortably, but I would say the majority of people, they retire more or less like living an okay-ish existence, but not a lavish or luxurious lifestyle at any means. And most people that I know that retired, they don't have huge amounts of money. And then this is kind of, I'd say, what most people choose to do. And if you choose that path, you have to work for like 40 years or something like this, 45, 50 maybe even. And at the end of the day, you have to work. You have to work until you retire, and it pretty much makes up the majority of your life that you have to work. On the other side, the self-employment route and what they teach you online a lot of the times is you don't have to work that much. You can do a little bit on your laptop, click, 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 and then you make 10K and you are free and you're financially independent. That's not the truth as well. You have to work as well if you do it the other way and you become self-employed or you build your own business, and you have to actually work even more. The only thing is that I realized is you can work for a few years much harder than most people, and then you accumulate all this money, and you can then only work if you want to work, because you don't have to work for money anymore or to survive, or society can't make you work pretty much. Because if you don't make yourself work, then society will make you work, essentially. or you live above like existential minimum. At least if you're in Germany and you have like social security and stuff. In the US it might be different. So end of the story is you have to work in life, and there's pretty much no way of getting around it except you have a big trust fund or something, but you have to work. There's no way around, and it's just such an integral part of life that at some point you just have to accept this. And no matter what Instagram tells you or the other gurus tell you, it's just a big part of life. And it's not just that it's a chore, it also is what gives you so much meaning in life. It allows you to meet other people through your work, and especially the purpose and putting in the effort makes you feel really, really good about yourself. You get to build stuff, you get to grow stuff. And yeah, I think at one point or at one part this is like even somehow that it gives you so much purpose, like maybe it is even part of your purpose in life, no matter what you fill this work part with. But it's such an integral part of you and of life that what I realized then is to just be able to accept this and to not resist it. Because I think this resistance of work, and especially young people have this, they don't want to work, and there's this resistance, and because of this resistance you look for shortcuts, you look for like tricks and hacks and stuff like this, and you're kind of lazy and you try to always take the shortest route to success. But if you just accept this, that you have to work in life, it's an integral part of life. Either you make yourself work or society will make you work, but you have to work. There's no way of getting around it. You can't cheat the system, you can't cheat life, except you have like super rich parents, but even then you probably start working on something because you need some type of purpose in life. And to be able to just accept this, you start to take the right action, you start to just be okay with working hard, to put in the hours, to put in the reps, to just do it over and over again, and to sacrifice things in your personal life, and to not look for the next shiny object or the next pleasure or the next quick hack, and to just be like, okay, I have to work anyway, I might as well do it right, I might as well put the effort. I accept it. And I think that was a big realization that I had, and especially in my early 20s, which helped me a lot to actually build stuff and to actually not look for shortcuts and to actually make money with my business, and yeah, to actually learn all these different skills. And if you like this video and my first little vlog where I talk a little bit, then consider subscribing to my channel, which you can do down below, and also like the video. And you can also check out my channel, I have other videos on these kinds of topics which you might like, and I wish you a good night.